What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Martin. Unfortunately, Max isn't here today because he is too tall. Yet again with an Italian supercar, and this time it's a convertible, so that's always difficult with Max being the tallest person alive. So today I'm taking over and I am reviewing this SVJ Roadster. Now, Max already got to review the normal SVJ, so it only seems right me doing it, right? Nah, we all love Max and we all want him to do the reviews, but if it's just physically not possible because of illness or length in this case, I'm stepping in. So, hope you will join me.
But before Martijn continues with his review, we are going to host our own track day. Woohoo! It's going to be at the Meppen racetrack, which is just across the border from the Netherlands in Germany. It is an awesome track in a very weird and dystopian setting. It is absolutely awesome. We're going to organize it together with drivingfun.com, who also helped us getting our competition license at the Zandvoort racetrack. So you can actually drive at the Meppen racetrack in those same BMW E36 325i's. The same cars we got our competition license in on the 2nd and 3rd of April. So we're going to offer 4 different things. You can just come and have a drink and eat something and just have fun, hang out. We're going to be there, so that is option 1. Option 2 is that you take one of those 325i's and hoon around the Meppen track, which is awesome. I can really recommend doing that because they are so much fun. Option number 3 is a taxi lap in one of the cars we have available. So that would be an Audi R8 V10, an Audi RS5, our own AutoTopNL M3 with a manual gearbox, and a Radical SR3. All very cool and different cars, so you can book taxi laps in one or more of those cars. And the 4th option is that you take your own car on the track at Meppen and have some fun with that. So we're working on some other stuff as well to have some fun on that day, because you can do a lot of cool stuff at the Meppen racetrack. It's like a fun park for car lovers. So if you want to join us on the 2nd or 3rd of April, go check out the website in the description. It is on screen right now as well. And you can select everything you want. So you can basically make your own little program for the day. I hope to see you there. We're going to be there, we're going to hang out, we'll bring the Ferrari and we'll just have some fun. Thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of the video. Over to you, Martin.
Now, this is the SVJ Roadster, which many of you will recognize because it's Mo Bicep's SVJ Roadster. Thanks a lot, guys, over at MB Nutrition, because that's the company from Mo Bicep, and it's the fastest growing company in its segment, in its market in the Netherlands. So yeah, that's why they have stuff like this. So if you want to get to know everything about the SVJ, go watch Max's review. This is going to be a driving impression of the SVJ Roadster, so I'm not going to talk to you about all the super clever stuff. I'm going to summarize it and that's it. So ALA, that's a very important part of the SVJ, because the SVJ broke the Nürburgring record because of ALA and of course because of the mighty V12. But ALA is adaptive aero, so flaps open, flaps close, and it all looks really intricate because you have these massive splitters made out of carbon fiber, a winglet down here, many gapes and holes and stuff like that. It looks absolutely insane. Now we have these center lock wheels, 20-inch, and we have Pirelli P0 Corsa Rs, specifically made for this car. And behind that, massive carbon ceramic brakes. Unbelievable how large they are, absolutely insane. So this is where all the air goes to cool down the engine, because it's a massive 6.5 liter V12 producing 770 horsepower and 730 newton meters of torque. And as you can see, it's not perfectly centered, and that's because of the drive shaft that goes like underneath the engine and a little to the right. So the engine had to go a little bit to the left. So we have a massive spoiler, also featuring ala, and just look at this. This is massive. This piece of carbon fiber of the diffuser is absolutely insane. Now we also have these two tailpipes which look absolutely awesome, and I do hope that we get to drive an SV, because that one I also really like. And then you have the quad tailpipes, and supposedly they sound even better than the SVJ, but let's find out how this sounds, because the biggest plus of this being a convertible is it adds to the drama. Now there is a two-piece carbon fiber roof normally right here, but you can store it in the front. Now in here again, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber. Massive carbon fiber doors, just one big piece of carbon fiber, and a nice sporty seat, not too hard, which I like, and an SVJ logo embroidered in there, as well as a Lamborghini logo, and a full carbon fiber back of the seat. Now the rest, it's all the same as with the normal SVJ, well, if you can call it that. But I just found out a little trick, which is if you drive the car in Corsa mode, it of course opens the exhaust valve, but if you then turn off traction control altogether, the exhaust valve opens even more, and it's constantly open. And it's not the case if you don't have it with ESC completely off. I don't know why, but it's just the case. We just noticed it while recording the sound video. Let's get going. So 0 to 100, 2.9 seconds. I am going to demonstrate because of course you need launch control to do that. Let's put it into gear. And when you set off, you immediately notice how insanely large this car actually is. It's absolutely huge. Oh, now that exhaust. Oh, I can feel that the tires have cooled down a bit, because these are Corsa R's, so like a semi-slick tire, and when they're like not completely hot, they don't grip at all, but once they're hot, they are delicious. Now, as I said, we have a 6.5 V12 naturally aspirated, and it's linked to a single clutch auto roboticized manual old school gearbox, and it's lovely. I really like this gearbox because it's as hardcore as the rest of the car. Many have said that the car would have been better with a dual clutch from the Huracan, but this car is all about the drama, you know, and the like mechanical experience. You get a big blow in the head when you give it some throttle, and it's just not as composed and as refined as like a Huracan STO, something like that. And I love it for that. I'm not going to say holy moly, that's reserved for someone special, but listen, that's insane. So top speed is 350. That's insane, guys. 350. We're not going to do that today because I want the spider experience to be complete, so we are going to keep the roof off on the Autobahn. For some extra drama. that it needs it. So launch control, as promised, just put it into first, traction control off, Corsa mode, left foot on the brake, throttle. Wow! And then the gearbox auto upshifts even though we're on Corsa mode, because normally in Corsa mode it will not do that. Only when you use thrust mode, which is Lamborghini for launch control. So unfortunately my ears don't like going fast on the Autobahn in this Spider as much as I do. Well, as much as the rest of my body does, but at like 250 I'm just out. How cool is that? I mean, the driving experience in one of these roadsters is even more intense. And I love the fact that it's still super sharp to drive. You don't have the floppiness of a normal convertible. Okay, let's pull a little gap right here. Downshift. To 200, 5.6. Oh, downshifting past the trucks is so addictive. Everything else about this car, this car, it doesn't make any sense, but man, I love it. And I love it even more than the closed version. The Autobahn, of course, isn't the ultimate testament to that, but my god, it's an intense experience, and I would just love to take this to Italy, northern Italy, take it to the Alps. That's where this car belongs. What an intense experience, it's unbelievable. And of course, if you don't have mountains near in your area, maybe you have a few tunnels, because going with this through a tunnel is just heaven. And going through a tunnel with the roof off, my god. It is Italian though, so I don't know why it's just switched to neutral, but it did. Jesus! Oh man, I can't believe how good it is to drive. It's super sharp. It's like a Porsche GT3. I'm not kidding you. Tires are absolutely delicious, and everything is. also get like an 812 GTS, also a Ferrari 812 GTS, convertible V12, but it will never live up to this, I'm sure, when it comes to the experience. My God, what a piece of machine this is. Absolutely amazing. So thank you guys, little review of the SVJ Roadster. Go subscribe by clicking the big button right here. Go check out Mo Bicep, MB Nutrition and their socials. Click this video or click this playlist. Bye guys.